Welcome to this deep dive where we really get into one specific topic. Today, it's all about the inverted filter on TikTok. You've probably seen it.
Oh, yeah, it's everywhere.
We want to figure out, what it actually is, how you find the thing, and why it's blown up so much.
Right.
We'll look at the reactions people have and maybe some uses you haven't thought of.
Yeah, it's more than just a quick trend, for sure.
And our main source for this is the SocialWick podcast, their episode from May 5th, 2025.
It's actually pretty interesting how something so, simple, technically, can cause such a stir.
Definitely. There's something going on there.
Yeah, beneath the surface. We'll digging into why it clicks with so many people.
Okay, so basics first. What is the inverted filter? It's not just like putting dog ears on yourself, is it?
No, not quite. Fundamentally, it just flips your image horizontally.
Horizontally, okay.
So think about your selfie camera, right? That's a mirror image.
Yeah, what I see in the mirror.
Exactly. The inverted filter shows you the non-mirrored version, like how you'd look in a regular photo someone else takes.
Ah, okay, so how others actually see you.
Precisely.
And that little flip
Yeah.
that can really catch people off guard, yeah. That whole, wait, hang on, that's me moment.
Absolutely. That surprise factor is huge. We're just so used to seeing ourselves mirrored.
Every day?
Yeah, every day. So the real version, the unflipped one, can feel really weird, almost wrong somehow.
Right. And this isn't just random, is it? There's some psychology behind why we feel that way. Something about mere exposure.
You got it. The mirror exposure effect. It's a well-known idea.
Oh.
Basically, we tend to prefer things just because they're familiar. We've seen them over and over.
So in this case, the familiar thing is our own face in the mirror.
Exactly that. Our brain just gets comfortable with that specific mirrored version.
So it's got like a built-in preference for the flipped me.
Pretty much, yeah. So when the inverted filter strips away that familiar mirroring, boom, it suddenly highlights all the little ways our faces aren't perfectly symmetrical.
Which, let's be clear, is totally normal. Nobody's face is perfectly symmetric.
Completely normal. But seeing those asymmetries laid bare in an unfamiliar way can be a bit jarring, unexpected.
Okay, that clicks. It makes sense why it feels weird.
Yeah.
So for anyone listening now thinking, okay, I want to see this, how do you actually find it? Where is it in TikTok?
It's pretty easy, actually. First step, open your TikTok app. Then you tap the little plus symbol at the bottom center.
Right, the plus and make a new video. Standard stuff.
Yep. Then look over to the left side of the screen. You'll see an icon or button that says Effects.
Effects. Okay, got it. Tap that.
Tap that. That opens up the whole library of TikTok effects. Lots of stuff in there.
Yeah, tons. So how do you find this one?
Okay, inside the effects menu, look for the tabs. You want the one that says Trending. It's usually near the top.
Trending makes sense. It's popular.
Exactly. Now you're looking for a specific icon in that trending section.
What does it look like?
It's got two arrows pointing away from each other horizontally. One left, one right, kind of like they're stretching the image.
Okay, two opposite arrows. Got the visual. And
Just tap that icon. That's it. The filter activates immediately.
and you see it right away before you even hit record.
Yep, you get a live preview. Your camera feed flips right there on the screen, so you see the inverted view in real time.
Handy, so you can brace yourself.
Maybe.
Okay, so the people find the filter, they get the initial shock. What then? How are they actually using it? It's not just a one-off gag, right?
Oh, definitely not. The biggest thing is probably reaction videos.
Right, filming that first moment.
Yeah, filming the reveal. Often people will flip back and forth, normal view, normal, inverted.
You really show the difference.
Exactly. Capturing that raw, whoa, reaction.
Yeah.
It's very shareable content.
And those reactions often get looped into bigger trends, challenges, that kind of thing.
For sure. The SocialWick source mentioned the deja vu trend. That was one where the filter got used a lot.
How did it fit in there?
Well, in challenges like that, the filter can just add another visual layer, maybe tie into the theme, or just make the video more dynamic. It becomes, another creative tool.
Beyond reactions and trends, though, any, more practical uses?
Yeah.
Or unexpected ones?
Yeah, actually, some dancers use it.
Dancers? How?
Well, they use it to check their choreography. Seeing their movements flip can apparently help them spot asymmetries in their posture or lines. Things they might miss just looking in a studio mirror.
Huh. That's clever. Using it for self-correction.
Yeah, like getting a different angle on their own performance. And some video editors are using it too.
For what? Just flipping clips?
Sometimes, yeah. Or for creating specific visual effects like quick transitions. It can be a subtle way to, shift perspective or add a slightly disorienting feel. Catches the eye.
Interesting. Okay, now, we have to touch on this because the source mentioned it and it feels important. With all this focus on appearance, seeing yourself differently, can it mess with your head a bit? Self-esteem issues.
That's a really crucial point, yeah. It's so important to remember that facial asymmetry is normal, like completely 100% normal. Everyone has it.
It's just human.
It's just human. The filter just highlights it in a way we're not used to. It's not showing you a flaw.
Right. It's showing you from a different angle.
Exactly. So the key really is perspective. Don't treat the filter like it's some kind of, ultimate truth about how you look.
Or a beauty test you have to pass.
Definitely not. It's a tool. It can be fun. It can be useful for dancers, whatever. But it's not like a judgment.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And probably good to remember that while you might be staring intently at your own inverted face,
Uh-huh.
everyone else doing it is probably just as focused on their own face.
Totally. We're always our own worst critics, right? People are more caught up in their own reaction than scrutinizing yours.
Good point. So don't spiral.
Please don't spiral. Just see it as a novelty, a different perspective. That's it.
Okay, excellent. So let's quickly recap the main points from this deep dive on the inverted filter.
Sure. So point 1. The filter flips your image horizontally, showing the unmirrored view.
The way others see you.
Yep. 2. Our preference for the mirror image comes from that mirror exposure effect. Familiarity breeds liking.
3, finding it on TikTok is easy, plus sign, effects, trending, look for the 2 arrows.
4. People use it for reactions, trends, but also creative stuff like dance checks and video editing.
And crucially, 5. Remember, asymmetry is normal. See the filter as a tool or novelty, not a measure of your appearance. Keep a healthy perspective.
Exactly. Don't let it mess with your self-esteem.
Right. Okay, so here's something to leave you with, a little final thought to mull over. We spend so much time looking at ourselves in mirrors, relying on that specific reflection. How often might other, maybe equally small, shifts in perspective, not just visual ones, totally change how we see ourselves or the world? What other default views are we so used to that we don't even notice them shaping our reality? Something to think about.